Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host, for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is Barbara on the Porch. Crochet Therapy on the Porch. This is the front porch of our new home to be in Tennessee. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the mountains back there. There we go. A little bit of the mountains. Go up a little bit more. There you go. And of course, we have construction happening, so there's all kinds of things going on around us. And can you hear the birds? They're pretty happy this morning. They are up and at 'em. It's a pretty day, and so we're just happy to be here. Obviously, I'm facing the house, and this is the back. Um, Right here is a Bradford pear tree that will be going, and here, and here, and here, all of those trees will be going. We've got to take some of those out for the septic, and but don't worry because there are thousands of trees on our little 13 acres here. So taking out a couple trees right here in front of the house is just a drop in the bucket. So how is everyone this morning? Let me see who's here. I did see that Alice was going to be in the car and she's going to be listening. Good morning, Robin. It's good to see you. Miguel and Jay and Jessica and Wendy. It is good to see everyone here this morning. And I hope that you're having a great day. Today is a little bit later than normal because we had to get in the car and drive here. And then once we got here, um, I the builder was here already, and so we had to stop and talk with him for a little bit. And good morning, Tara. It's good to see you. Hi. Good morning. It's really bright out here, and I could sit here with my sunglasses on, but I don't think that would be very nice, would it? Let me see. Well, there you go. Helps my eyes a little bit, but yeah. But then I can't see what you're writing because you're kind of close up. So anyway, I'll just sit here and squint a little bit for a little bit. So we have had a pretty busy week here. So the roof got completed on the house, and just just a lot going on. But I did get some crocheting done, and I'm really excited to show you. Now I brought my mom's sweater with with me, but my sweet sister-in-law and I took a little trip to Hobby Lobby, not yesterday, but the day before. She needed some yarn therapy. She needed to feel some soft yarn so that she could chill out. And so we went there, and guess what? So here's the scoop on Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby, uh, this is what I know, okay? When we got there, we were looking for yarn, and I knew when in this particular store, when you go in, I go to the left, and there's the yarn. Well, when I went to the left, there was no yarn, and I didn't know, um, what was going on. I couldn't find the yarn, and there were just rows and rows of empty shelving. Seriously, like it looked like I don't know what it looked like, but it was just like row and row and row and row and row of all empty shelving. And so I asked the one of the ladies that was there that was working. I asked her, first of all, where the yarn is, and because Tanya needed to touch that yarn for her therapy. And we've got a little birdie around here that keeps, did you see that? Yeah, the little birdie keeps doing a drive-by. That's funny. And so anyway, we needed some yarn therapy. So the lady told us, okay, we moved the yarn from this end of the store from all the way to the left to all the way to the right. Okay. And so I asked her, I said, I understand that all of the Hobby Lobbies are having clearance to clear out. Good morning, Dee Dee's designer. Good to see you, Dee Dee. And I said, all of the Hobby Lobbies are having clearance on their yarn, and there's a rumor going around that you're not going to have yarn anymore. And she just kind of took a swallow, and she just looked at me and she said, well, um, we are, and she used a certain word, something, and I can't remember what the word is, but she said we are reconfiguring our yarn, and she said that we are all of the stores repurposing, reconfiguring, something like that. It was a word, right? And so she said we're moving the yarn. I think what they're doing is they're just like swapping the store around to get people to get lost and try to find places and then go and see more instead of just like heading right to their section. How stores do. Grocery stores do that too. But she also said that Hobby Lobby is discontinuing some of its yarn line. And she said, I said, well, are you still going to have like your yarn bee and your I love this yarn? And she kind of made a face. She knew, but she wasn't allowed to say. And so she said, I could see it on her face, right? She said, well, we don't exactly know what is going to be discontinued completely. But apparently it's going to be a smaller line of yarn or something like that. And one of the rumors that I did hear was that Hobby Lobby was not going to be carrying any yarn that was not its own brand, which is fine. Stores do that. I mean, why wouldn't you carry other brands? I don't know. I know at one point, maybe it was 20 years ago, Hobby Lobby did mostly just carry its own brand. And then they kind of started adding, the Lion brand and the Peytons and, different things like that. And that's fine too. But I don't know what is going on. So anyway, we went over and I should have filmed it, but like I said, my sister-in-law was having kind of a crisis moment and she needed to feel the yarn. But I should have filmed it for you because even over where the yarn was, there was all sorts of empty rows there. And there was a row of yarn on this side, a row of yarn on this side, and not even a half a row on this side. So not even 4 or 3 full rows of yarn. And the only yarn that was on the shelf was the Hobby Lobby brand. I love this yarn. I love this cotton. And Yarn Bee. That was all that was on the shelf that I could see. There were, and then there's all kinds of, like I love this yarn and I love this cotton. They have all different kinds. They have the, the stripe, and they have all of that. And then the Yarn Bee, they have all different kinds of Yarn Bee. So they still had all of that. And they still had a little bit of clearance yarn. Now my sister-in-law found quite a bit of clearance yarn. I found a little bit of clearance yarn. And I hope I brought it. Oh my gosh. Did I not bring it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so here is the little bag of yarn. And basically what I got was 4 skeins of the, oh, this is Yarn Bee. Oh, it's not the I love this cotton. I didn't know that. Oh, smoky plum. Wow. Did I know that? No, I didn't even know that. I thought this was the I love this cotton, 100% cotton. But this is Yarn Bee cotton. And it's in the smoky plum color. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's a smoky plum color. And instead of being $5 for the skein, it was on clearance for $1.24. This is a pretty color, isn't it? It was on clearance for $1.24. So they had 4 of these, and that's all they had. So I got 4 of these for the price of 1, and so I spent $5, and I got 4 skeins. Ah, okay, let's see. Jessica says, I just looked online. All I see is I love this yarn and Cotton Yarn Bee, and she sees one Lion Brand ice cream. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing. I'm not sure what they're doing. That's why I'm here. Yeah. So anyway, this was all that I could find. Now they did have a lot of I love this cotton, and they had this, the Yarn Bee. But it was full price because this was not a sale week. You know how every other week they do the 30%, and this wasn't the sale week, so no regular yarn. But this was a very, very good price. So $1.24. So I got 4 of these for the price of 1 regular price. And because I didn't have to think about or whatever, I actually only have 2 left because I have crocheted this, which is going to be a canning mat. It's very large. I made it very long, and it's going to be, you know, basically 2 double skeins wide because I'm crocheting 2 strands together to make it thick. You know how I do for my canning mats. And by canning mats, I just want to let you know, like when you're canning food and you take the jars out of the hot water, you can't set them directly onto your counter because the coolness of the counter and the heat of the jar will make the jars crack or explode, or, you know, anyway, it's not good, that sudden shock to the jar. So you need to put it down on, you know, a towel or something like that. So I make these double-stranded cotton mats to put the jars down on because there's enough of a cushion, and there's also, you know, a thickness to it so that, you know, it's not a shock to the jar. Plus, it's just really nice. So, have any of you seen Repeat Crafter Me? Repeat Crafter Me has a, it's kind of like a granny square, but it's not a complete square. It's kind of like, well, anyway, it has a canning jar on it. So it's a granny square that has the canning jar in the middle of each one, and you change up the color of the jar to change up the color of what's in the jar. You know, are you following me? Capiche? What was that noise? And so anyway, so what I'm going to do is make those granny squares for the canning jars. I'm going to make this, I'm going to use up my 4 skeins of cotton and make it as, you know, this is how wide it is or how long it is, and then I'm going to make it, you know, I'm going to keep going until I run out of yarn. And then on the top and on the bottom, I'm going to line it with those canning jar granny squares, and then make a border around all of it. Oh, that happened with wax. You were making 16-ounce candles. Oh my. And it busted as soon as you pulled it away from the stove. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. You have to be really careful with the heat and the cold on a jar because it will, the sudden change in temperature will make it crack. So I'm really excited about doing the canning jars on there for for the top and for the bottom, and like I will have the jar like face out on both sides, so no matter how I turn it, the jars are facing you, you know. And then depending on how wide it is, I might even I probably won't make a another row down the side, but that is a messy problem. It's a big messy problem. It's windy. Can you hear the you know, we have the Tyvek, which is like the cover for the house, and there's little pieces around the side, which will be taken care of when you know, they start putting the siding on and the interior walls and everything. But for right now, it's really noisy. It's really noisy. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, and I'm really excited about that because I could do that almost in the dark last night. I didn't have to count rows. I'm just basically doing a half double crochet until I run out of yarn. So that's what I did last night. Um, so this is it folded in half, and so that's not bad, and it is a pretty color. I don't know if you can see. It kind of looks a little gray sometimes, but it's really kind of a plum color, but it is pretty. I like it, and I like that, you know, it folds really easy. I didn't realize though. I thought that this was the I love this cotton yarn, and my hair is crazy in the wind right now, guys. Um, but it's actually 80% cotton, 20% linen. Um, oh, you can get it off your walls. Oh, and out of the floor grooves. Oh no, the wax. Oh my. You had to go get Goo Gone and to get the wax out of. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Tara. I do like that color a lot. I do. And so anyway, that's what I've got planned, and I am really excited about doing the canning jars, you know, in the different colors. And I think what I'll do is do a different color across, and then do like this color here and like this, you know, all the way across. Um, Tara, Tara says I would just sell my house and move instead of getting the wax off the walls and out of the grooves and everything. That's funny. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. So that's what I've been working on. It's a new whip, and I have probably, good morning, Catherine. Good morning. I probably have about half a skein, well, two, because I'm doubling it, obviously, but half a skein of yarn to go. So let me see. It probably went to here. So double that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, it was at least 8 or 9 then. Was the size. So it's going to be nice and wide, and it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. So I'm really pleased with it. This is my canning mat, very large, and so what's on your hook this morning? I want to know what's on your hook. What have you been making? Um, I let's see. Oh, you used Goo Gone and a paint scraper and a credit card to get it off. Well, that's good. That's good that you got the wax off. Catherine, how is the weather where you're at? Where I'm at, it's in the 30s and 30 degrees Fahrenheit. I think it was about 36, and then it went down to 32 depending on the area. I'm not sure what it is right here. Tara has nothing on her hook. Catherine says, I'm almost done Taylor's sweater. I'll send a picture. That's good. I can't wait to see the sweater. That's good. And Jessica says, I've been doing a blanket. You broke your hook? Oh my gosh, and you still haven't gotten your new ones ordered a month ago. Oh no, that's terrible. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you need to get those hooks in so that you can finish your project. Definitely. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I tried to, I said I came up here with one little bag of a project, and oh, Tara says, I think I may do a spare tire cover for my Jeep. That's what's been floating through my head. That's fun, Tara. That is really fun. I wonder what kind of pattern you're going to do. Are you going to do a mandala pattern, or do like a design? I'm wondering. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm going to put my hat up, my hood, so I'm going to look like a the birds are really, really out. We're going to have to put some, oh, I don't know if you can see them. Can you see right in there? Yeah, there's a bird. You probably can't see it. But there's a little bird right in that tree, right in there. And there's roosters around here. And so, oh, okay. You have to keep it masculine so Matt won't be bothered by it. He drives your Jeep here and there. Yeah. No pinks and oranges and flower power and all that stuff, right? Yeah. Well, you could do something in the darker. Well, you don't want to do anything that's gonna show up a lot of dirt and lime rock and stuff like that. If he takes it, on construction sites and everything. But you never know. Oh, hubby says you could do it in camouflage colors. Did my cup fall, sweetie? It was right there. I think it did. That's too bad. I did have a coffee. Oh, Tara says I have a rainbow color one and you're forbidden to put it on there. I can't imagine why. I don't know why. I don't know why. So I have been, I've been filming because, oh, you have one in camouflage already. Okay, so you need one. I can't reach for it through there. Is it empty? Oh, that's sad. Yeah. And so yeah, you don't want to redo. Oh, Catherine, it's against the law to get up when you have a kitty on you. You didn't know that? It is. That's what I tell my family. I'm like, I would get up and help you, but I have a cat on my lap. What do you think about that? That's what I do. I say, yeah, I have a cat on my lap. What do you think about that? Oh, you did one in the lotus stitch and it's beautiful. And the rainbow one, yeah. Catherine, you're stuck. You're stuck until the cat decides to leave your premises. Yeah, it's against the law. Oh my, yeah. So it's so nice here. We met with the electrician on Friday, and I'll tell you more about that on the other channel. I've been editing that. It takes longer to edit a video than it does to just do a live and talk about things. Mostly because you have to have quiet so that you can talk, and it's true, fair is fair. Oh, that's right, Sue. That's right. Hey, Sue, it's good to see you. So, oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh, there's not much in here either. My husband gave me his cup of coffee because he has some in there, and I had a little bit left in mine, but the wind blew it over. So, anyway. he drinks. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there might as well be ice in this. That's how cold it is. Thank you, Tara. Thank you for the happiness over the progress. That's really nice. Um, so yeah, so I will be it's hard because there are at the cabin where I'm staying, there's my sweet sister-in-law, her husband Tim, and then their friend, who's from Italy, and then 9 dogs. 9 dogs. 9 cute little yappy um, alpha female, alpha male, all bossy dogs, all little tiny bossy dogs. And they like will go tell each other who's the boss. And it's a little noisy there, a little noisy. So, and then here, obviously we have cell coverage, but no Wi-Fi. So it's been a little bit challenging, When we got here Monday, I got here early. I was prepared to do the live, but as soon as we pulled in, the electrician was here, the builder was here, and so we just jumped right into that. And so we were with the builder and the electrician for 3.5 hours and going over everything, every inch of this house and what needed to be here and there and everything. And I didn't realize that there was that much to think about and to plan for and to prepare for. So there was a lot that we had to talk about. And it's not just like, oh yeah, this is just put some put some plugs in here, put some plugs in there. We're gonna have a light switch, light and a fan, in the middle of the bedrooms. And it wasn't just that. It was like which way the doors open, because that determines where the switch is. And so everything, because there's no doors or anything, so everything had to be talked about. And it was just it was good. It was just long, but it was really good, and I came away feeling really good about it. But yeah, there were a lot of details that I hadn't even thought about, like, out on the front porch, where do you want the plugs? How many do you want, or what do you want? Do you want any? And, so anyway, it's good. Right, Tara? That's right. You just leave everything up to Matt, because Matt is the builder and he knows what he's doing. So basically, I just followed the 2 guys around and let them talk, and then they would ask me, what about here? What about there? And, what are you going to put in this room? And so, where is everything going? So that's pretty much where we are right now. So anyway, but I'm really glad about the crochet. I'm going to finish this mat. Hey Connie, it is good to see you. You struggling with crocheting right now? Oh, yes, it is. It is important. So that way, especially, didn't realize how important, but we were in what we're going to use for the pantry area, and I just as an aside, I said, well, we're gonna have we have 3 freezers, 2 chest and 1 upright freezer, and then we have a commercial size refrigerator that's going in this room. And so he wanted to know exactly where everything was. Everything has a dedicated. We're so glad that you're home from the hospital. Yes, Connie. Oh, we're so glad that you're feeling better. Oh, it's not coming naturally to you anymore? Oh, Connie. Just give it a little bit and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Yeah. That happens sometimes, especially if you do a lot of knitting and then you go back to crochet. It might be a little challenging. but just give it some time. So, oh, I can feel the sun on my back. So this is the morning sun, which will hit the front porch. We're going to call it a veranda. And I'm super excited about it. This is going to be a really nice place to sit and crochet and do some lives out here, do some lives in the crochet room, and then, you know, go down in there and, you know, crochet with where the goats are, where the chickens are. That's going to be so fun to me. That's just going to be so much fun. And so, you know, I can crochet a chicken while I'm out there. We'll call it chicken crochet and goat crochet and garden crochet, mountain crochet. It's just a lot of fun. I can't wait. So once I get this mindless done, then I will start back on the sweater. I have to get see, when I was up in, are they work on the house today? Not right now. They're waiting for the next step. The plumber has to move a pipe that he got in the wrong place. And once he moves that pipe, then they can get the framing inspection done. And once the framing inspection is done, then they can go forward with the HVAC and and the AC, you know, AC, the air conditioning and the heating. And then after that, then they, what was the next thing? Was it the electrician? Then the electrician can come and run his lines. And since we talked to him and everything and he knows what's going on, he drew, you know, on the studs, he wrote things that meant something to him. And so that's good. And then once that gets run, let's see, plumbing, electric, drywall. Okay, that's what's happening. Plumbing, electric, drywall. So the plumber is coming Friday to finish his job, which most of it is done. He just has to move a pipe. And he put the pipes in, obviously before they poured the concrete. He miscalculated where the wall was, so he has to move it. Once that gets done, then the electrician and then the drywall can go up. And so it's getting done, but so that's what's happening. Jessica says, I grew up building houses. Your favorite is drywall? You never had to sand? Wow. Come on over, Jessica. We can have a drywall party. Oh my goodness. My sister-in-law likes to do drywall too. She's crazy. Huh?
You never had to sand?
Yeah, she was good, honey. She never had to sand. That is some talent right there. That is some talent. My husband's like, she never had to sand? I know, right? That's talent. That is a lot of talent. Let's see. It is exciting, and yeah, it's exciting. So we're looking forward. I am gonna get me some goats, Connie. I am. Well, that's what everybody says. It just, like, you know, the last part just goes a little fast. Some people say, you know, that goes slow, and then some people say that goes fast. He's thinking, the builder is thinking because I asked him, I said, 2 months, will it be ready? And he's like, no. And he said like 3 to 4, because the drywall people and like the roof is on. So, you know, he's got to get that. And then, oh, you're going to renovate your bathroom. Your husband is a carpenter. That's great, Catherine. That's wonderful. When you can do the work yourself, you save so much money. I'm not a carpenter and or a builder, and I don't have that knowledge bank in me. Oh, excuse me. So, but yeah, the house is coming along good, really good. I can't wait till it's done. When it's done, I will do a an open house on YouTube, and we'll have a live open house, and I'll walk you from room to room and give you a tour, and that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. So um, I am looking forward to that, and so we'll see. We'll see how things go. I'm not too worried about it. So let's see. Matt finally started the last house he is starting before ours. Ours is next. Oh, yeah. Once electric lines ran, it goes fast because the big stuff is over. Yeah, it isn't bad, right, Tara? Right. And so I'm glad that we met with the electrician. We decided where the electric box will go. We weren't really sure where it was going to go, since usually it goes in the garage, but we don't have a garage. Ooh. Could you imagine, honey, having a garage with this big of a slope and how high? I mean, our garage would have had to go woo, way up. I can't even imagine. So I'm glad that we don't have a garage, and I'm really happy with the way we have it set up and the direction and everything. I'm just very happy with this house. It's going to be really nice. So anyway, so that's my crochet for the day, is this. And so I'm not going to keep you too much longer, and but I am really excited about this. If you need a mat for anything, this is a good cotton, and this would even make a really good bathroom rug. It's half double crochet. It is, it would make a really good bathroom rug. It's half double crochet, so it is a nice tight stitch. And then when you wash it, it gets even closer, Oh, fuse boxes. Yes, you have 2 fuse boxes for the same reason. One in your kitchen and then the other is outside. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, they were originally thinking to put the fuse box outside, out on the back porch. But it turns out our laundry room has plenty of room for it. Oh, yes. The buttons for a man's sweater would go on. Let's see, you don't have any buttons either. We have zippers, or I would look. Does anybody know? Does anybody have a button shirt on? Because it's always the opposite. Are you talking to Jessica? Was it added? Right side. Okay. Okay. Catherine, Jessica, and Tara are saying right. Put the buttons on the right. Yes. So, yeah, because it is always opposite for a woman and a man. Yep. So, not that it matters, but it does. It does matter. But men on right, women on left. Your grandmother told you that? Yes. Yes. That's good. All right, gang. Well, I'm going to let you go, and I hope that you have a great Wednesday. Keep crocheting, Connie. If you need any encouragement, just let us know. Let's see. For men's is right, because most right-handed is what I was told. Okay, most are right-handed. Oh, okay, interesting. All right, gang. I will chat with you later. Yes. Oh, that's how your brother would tell the difference between your milk glasses in the fridge. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right. I will chat with you later. I hope that you have a great day. Listen, there's still some yarn in the Hobby Lobby clearance sections, but I mean, they did tell me that most of it was gone, but they did have bins, and it still had some good yarn in it. So, I mean, I'm proof. My sister-in-law's proof. Obviously, I only spent $5, which was good. She spent a little bit more than me, but that's okay too. And so go check them out. Let me know what you find. So I will chat with you on Friday. Thank you, Nikki. Have a great Whip Wednesday. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will chat with you on Friday. Bye, guys.